if you've been applying for social media manager jobs and you're not getting hired, you're not getting invited for interviews, it's most probably because of your social media manager portfolio. Your portfolio is your CV as a social media manager. And today we are going to review portfolios because we want to see the mistakes we are making. I have 5 portfolios that were submitted by my community over on Instagram. We're going to use them to learn, okay? So before we get started, if you're new here, I am the social insider. On this channel, we talk about brands, marketing, social media management, content creation, influencers, that whole universe. So if any of those topics interests you, please consider subscribing. Now, let's get started. So the first person we're going to review is called Anne, Social Led by Anne. I believe it's Social Led. And yeah, so her first slide begins with her image. There's an image of her there, and right off the bat, this image needs to be changed, okay? If you're going to use an image, I don't know why people think they have to use their own images when, saying I am this person, but it's okay. It's okay. It's a visual industry that we are in. Social media is all about visuals, okay? So it's okay to put in your picture, but if you must put a picture, let it be related to the industry. Let it have some elements that show you're a social media manager. For example, you holding a phone, you typing on a laptop. Imagine if someone took a picture of you maybe when you're shooting, recording, that is more relevant than just a picture, in town somewhere. There's plants behind you. There's a billboard behind you they're inverted. There are cars I can see in the background. This picture does not help you look professional or does not tell me that you are a social media manager. So let your picture, it's not like an ID. A government ID, you're just required to be there. But for social media manager portfolio, let it be related. At least something that tells us you're a social media manager. It would be nice. Then she goes on to describe what she does. She partners with business owners and individuals to elevate their online presence, connect with their audience, and achieve measurable growth through strategic media management. Now, I am hovering down here. I'm going to display this in full screen, but I am hovering and I can see that this portfolio is very wordy. It's too wordy for a social media manager job. Remember, it's content. So when you think social media, think people, content, things, okay? So we need to see more than you tell us. Show us more than you tell us. So I can already see there are not many images, so I know there's not much going on here, okay? But let's give her a chance. Let's just look at what is contained in this portfolio. So after her description, we go to the first thing is her services. Her services, she does audits, revamps of pages, page management, consulting, and customer support. Okay. Yeah, we can't fault her. That's okay. I would prefer better visuals, but it is okay. This one, we can let it fly. Next, she goes on, we have 2 pages where it's still my services of strength. So she goes on to describe what these are. Community management is focused on building and nurturing. This is a description we can Google. We can all Google this. We can all ChatGPT this and get this description. Instead of making it so generic, why don't you illustrate? Illustrate is you can still show us in words. You can tell us in words what this looks like, okay? So what does customer support and community engagement look like? Give me practical. For example, and also remember, when you're reaching out to a business, you're looking to solve problems that they have. So if it's about customer support and community engagement, point out a problem businesses have and now curate or tailor a solution, okay? So say, for example, for businesses selling on social media today, there's an influx of requests, customer requests or DMs or interactions that happen on a day-to-day. My service of customer support and community engagement looks like I will take on that responsibility of responding to these customers so that no request falls through the crack. Everyone is being attended to on time. Give people practical scenarios of how your services apply on a day-to-day. The next is page audit and revamp. Say another thing, most businesses don't know that you need to optimize your page, for search, or, just so that you're easily found, So like now she says what? She says, I audit and level up your page. What does level up mean? To ensure it's as optimized, okay? As optimized as possible, but also looks professional. Think of a business that does not know what optimization is. You need to describe to them that, for example, your bio, it would, what optimization is. Your bio, including keywords like Nairobi, or, if you sell leather bags Nairobi, it helps you be discoverable to potential customers. So during my audit, we go through your page to see if there are areas you need to optimize using keywords. For example, we check to see whether your page is easy to, like a customer can easily tell what your page is about, the services you provide. It is like, describe it. When you say enhance content and improve the user experience, again, what does that look like? Yeah, page management. The ongoing process of managing your online presence and social media, it involves creating. Okay, it's a description, but I think I would prefer if you point to a problem. Like, I have a video I posted on TikTok, okay, even Instagram, but it blew up on TikTok-ish. And I was just saying that social media business owners need to start delegating social media management to social media managers, that they can't be running around. They are focusing on fundis. Like, they have so much on their plate, and then they still are the ones posting content. And in that way, I wanted to point to a problem I know they have. And my solution was that I help hire social media managers, okay? That is a public portfolio that I was sharing. So it's the same thing for you. If you say page management, sell yourself. Tell this right here that, the day-to-day management of a social media page can be draining for a business owner. My job is to come and relieve you of that stress. Make sure that you're showing up every day. We are working with a content calendar. We are keeping up with trends to make sure you're being discovered. We are collaborating or whatever with small creators, etc. So that someone sees the value. What is the value proposition? It's not just a description, okay? Then we go into work I have done. I do not like how you're selling yourself. It's not work you've done. You need to package yourself like you're in business. It's imagine if you wrote here success stories or clients I have elevated. Clients' social media pages I have revamped, or whatever it is. Not work. Work I've done is like, hire me. This is what I have done. No. Wording. You can even ask ChatGPT to give you a better way of naming this slide, and it will give you. So there's client 1, 𝗪𝗓𝗪𝗓𝗪. You did a page audit, page optimization, and you shared some actionable recommendations. You have a screenshot there. And it doesn't show the page. So it's just like the bio section and the highlight section. Okay, so let's see, what did you do exactly? So what she did was a deep dive, blah, blah, blah. She refined the bio. She created and organized the highlights. Again, if you conducted a deep dive into the client's page to identify what's working and what needed improvement, actually it'll explain what that was. So this client, according to the competition or the industry standard, they were not doing X. So I suggested to them that we need to X. This tells me nothing. Nothing. Page optimization. I refined the bio and profile picture to enhance brand clarity and credibility, making the page more visible when searched. Okay. So I can see there baby and teens fashion. Okay, I can tell that's the optimization you do. All right. Actionable recommendations. You created and organized highlights neatly. Okay, making it easier. Advise the client consistently and daily, and post daily stories to keep them up. Why? Why daily stories? Imagine if you told us that, go even into data that there are X number of users on social media every day on Instagram. And for businesses, if you're not posting on stories every day, you're missing out on reaching your customers who are active on the platform. So this client was not posting on Instagram every day. My recommendation was that they need to Why? Why did you do X? Okay. Another client, work I've done. 𝗪𝗓𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 exclusive beauty. You did Pinterest organization. Set up a new TikTok account and Instagram stories. What about the Instagram stories? It's very vague. Let's see if there's a description. Okay. You structured the client's Pinterest boards. Okay. TikTok setup. You created and optimized a TikTok account. Where is it? Yeah, it's not there. Instagram stories, you revived a dormant Instagram account through engaging stories, boosting reach, which also saw a growth in organic followers. Where is the page, It's lacking meat. Then testimonials. Then let's connect. Yeah. One thing that is lacking in this portfolio is content. We haven't seen your ability to create content or come up with a content strategy or come up with like a content calendar, a plan. So my advice to you is, it's okay, keep your portfolio. However, I would urge you, build on your content creation, like the whole social media management scope. Creating content, coming up with content calendars, you're reporting, learn, especially content. Go into the field. Ask people if you can volunteer in their businesses. Go and create content. See if a post is making people buy, if there's some engagement, Yeah. So, that picture, number one, we need to change that picture. Then we need to gain more experience. I don't know what you guys feel or think so far. Please let me know in the comments your feedback. Let's move on to the next. 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗧 Wanjiko. Let's have a look at her portfolio here. Ooh, I like this picture. It's very professional. It's well done. But it just starts at about. Okay. I'm 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗧, dedicated social media manager, specializes in helping brands, businesses enhance. Okay, let's see. Services. Where do you guys get this? My services of strength? Have you all gone to the same school? I'm curious. My services of strength. I mean, I can ask you that in an interview, but I don't think you need to. It's like saying there are areas you're not good at, but these are the ones you're good at. You know what I mean? Just the services. You might actually realize that you have a strength in something you didn't know. Anyway, that's my services of strength. Yeah. Okay, social media management. Okay. Page management. Content creation. You specialize. Okay, let's see. Experience. Okay, you're just telling us. Let's see if. Okay, great. You see? So, was a social media manager for Maya's salon, and her key roles were XXXXX. I hope there's a success story. Please, please, please. 𝗪𝗓𝗡𝗚𝗧𝗛 Apparel, she's the social media manager for the brand for over 3 months now. Okay. These are her roles. Let's see now the results or what she's accomplished or what she's proud of. So Maya's salon, she was there for a year and her roles were X. You know what? I get it, but I hope, maybe I'm jumping the gun. I want to see the content that she's done for these brands, because especially like Maya's, since you left, show the content you're proud of, some of the content, some key content that you're proud of, that show high engagement, a trend you jumped on. Like, be descriptive, guys. Be descriptive. Because it's not enough to just say your roles. You know, this is in the JD. I think this is wasted space. Wasted space. Actively engage with followers, addressing queries. Remember, you're selling your services. So show the work you did, what that translated into, follower growth, you know, inquiries, the DMs. Like, this is just a JD. This is just what you are tasked to do. So 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗛 apparel, you've been there for 3 months. Again, job description, what you're supposed to do. What has that yielded, you know? Talk about the campaigns you've been behind. Like now I know 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗛 does a lot of campaigns, you know, say supporting the what collection that launched. This saw an increase in X, in 4, you know, like, this does not help us. Video content. Why is it this dimension? I wish it was like the 16:9 properly. Yeah, video content. Again, describe what was this. You need to lower your spending. I know it was a trend, but right there, you know, hopped on this trend for this brand because of X. These were the results. You know, more content. The rumors are true. Explain, like, this is a trend. I knew the audience would, you know, it's young. 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗛 apparel, the audience is very young. They would resonate with this, you know. Okay, what happened to 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗛? You say you designed the poster. Qualification, undergone vigorous training with social media with more, which makes me viable. What did you learn? Like, what did you learn? Saying you've gone through her certification, but what is it that you're armed with now that can now place you in the marketplace? It's not enough. It's like saying I went to the University of Nairobi. I did, by the way. But, okay. And then, like, what did you come out of it with? Okay. And the achievement is there. Yeah. So you're lucky. It's a good thing you've worked with some recognizable brands, but since you already have this experience, you do need to show us what your hand, you know, what the impact of you working on these brands has been. Yeah, you already have that. You need to refine this portfolio so that it can reflect your strengths. You see those you guys are calling it. I'm suspecting you guys were taught to say this. My services of strength. You see those services of strength. Show us what they are. If it's content, you know, say this is a trend. You know, this is a style I was experimenting with and it turned out to perform well. You know, Yeah. Who is this? Cynthia. I hope that's clear, Cynthia. You guys, I think we need to have a proper workshop and just, like, define what these portfolios should look like. But thank you for submitting and good job at working at 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗛. If you're the one behind the socials, we can see the work is good, but your portfolio does not tell us that you're that good. All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, the next one here is 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗡. Okay, let's see what 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗡 has to offer. Let's open this with, okay, we'll just view it from here. Okay. Remember, we said you don't have to have pictures. She's chosen not to have a picture. It's not important. Oh, she has it down here. Okay. Introducing about me. No, introducing Maureen Kohora or about me. Introducing and about me, it's the same thing. Remove one. Pick one. Okay, social media manager. The picture. Okay. You're in an office, but guys, I wish you guys would have nicer pictures. Nicer. But it's okay. Highly pragmatic. Big words. Okay, fine. So you have a screenshot here of, is this you? I'm suspecting. Okay. Skills. Is content creation a personal skill? No, it's not. I think you mean like the skills you have. No, maybe just have them there as just skills, like digital skills you have, content creation, graphic design, photography, education, okay. Then work experience, ads placement, strategic planning. Guys, remember what I told you. Show more than you tell. Like, I'm hoping this ads placement, all these things, we can see them demonstrated somewhere. Okay. Portfolio. So started social SMM in 2021, etc. All the places she's worked, then the brands she's worked with. Han. Okay. Dedan Kimathi, higher education, content creation. These were the things you were doing. Oh, you managed to get 797K impressions in a month. You drafted right. Human Garage. You see, like now these numbers, if you're able to like show, and this is a tip maybe I have for you guys, when you're still working for these brands or businesses, be collecting data, like screenshots of, if a video goes viral, collect, because the day you leave, you don't have access to those things. So when a video goes viral, or performs well, like now these numbers you're talking about, these impressions, have them as a screenshot that you can be able to put here. Because maybe someone might not believe that you actually did this, right? The Human Garage you did, these are just things you did. KNH, the things you did, took part in no, guys, we need to meet, guys. We need to meet. I am convinced. I've been thinking about it, but now I am convinced we need to meet. It can't end there. You see this content creation you're talking about, where is it? You know, the CV, what you've done is just like a traditional CV. You would have just even packaged this in a CV, the traditional one you share, because this is not a portfolio of work. It's not. It's actually not. So I think I am just confirming that we do need to meet and refine what is supposed to be on these portfolios. Okay, let's move on to the next. We have 2 more to go. Purity Sirian. She called me, hey girl, hey Purity. Ooh, okay, I like the picture. Rehema Siria, social media manager and VA. I love the picture. Okay, like, you know, social media is very visual, as I told you guys. I don't know that this is Bambino, I don't know where this is, but the background is nice. She's dressed very well, it's official, she looks nice. Oh, love it. And I can tell there's a theme going, like a black and white. Love it. About me, with 3 years experience. Okay, it's a description. Services, creation, blah blah blah, virtual assistant services described there. Why work with me? Social media posts. Okay, at least I see visuals, but describe what was happening. Like the first lady, what was it? It was for which client? Why? You know, what happened? What were the results? Like, what are you proud of? Example, feed 1, feed 2. What happened? What? It's not descriptive. Clients work. Okay, you need to say which client, if you're allowed to. Create brands, content calendar. Some results there. Okay. Now you see this data. I have never worked in this place, so you need to, I think it's called to extrapolate. You need to extrapolate. I hope that's the right word. You need to explain this data. What happened? So when you say Reels Insights, 1961 views, you were coming from what? From what to where? What was happening? And, you know, tools, metrical, okay, your process, your educational, pretty lady. Content calendar creation and management, photography and social media. Like, this is the heart of your portfolio. Blast it, make it big. It's even more important than putting this phone here that is taking up so much space. Blast that office cleaning picture. Describe, like, you wanted to showcase the cleaner, whatever they're called, in action. Customers like to see, to see what the service will look like if these people come to my house. So my strategy was, I needed to show the workers in action, blah blah blah. Again, guys, say it with me. We need to meet. But yeah, I like, it's very neat. Very, very neat. I like there's a color scheme going. I like her picture. I just think she needs more meat. That's what we need, more meat. All right, let's move on to the last one. Hannah Njoki. Hope you're well. etc. Let's go. Social media manager. Okay, I'm assuming this picture, maybe you are speaking somewhere. I'll forgive you for for it, even though I don't know what it's for. Okay. Help small businesses and entrepreneurs build their online presence, etc. We have a next picture there. Again. Oh. And why is there so much empty space here? There's so much empty space.
Hi, my name is Hannah Njoki, and I help small businesses and entrepreneurs grow and scale their online presence.
Okay. Have you all gone? All of you, I'm sensing you all were taught how to say my services of strength. I am seeing a common pattern. I believe it was the school you all went to. My services of strength. We already established why. Yeah, it's like saying there are some you're not good at. These are the ones you're good at. Okay. And now that I see it, I think I notice a pattern even in the layout. Content creation, etc. I help you grow. Show more than you tell, guys. Show. It's not enough to describe. It's not enough. Sample work, captioning. Caption before, caption after. Okay, good. This is what I'm saying. Illustrate, demonstrate what you being in that place has done, befores and after. What are the changes that the business has experienced since you joined them? Yeah. Sample work, scripting. Okay, scripting. We wear jewelry. Scripting for, was this a campaign? Was it for, what was it for? Graphics, okay. I like this one on the right. It's very nice. Infographic. It's too much space. You don't need a whole slide to just put one thing. Sample work, presentation, link to the presentation. You could just put, okay. Or you created a presentation for this brand. Okay, next, certification. Contact me. Why am I so heartbroken? Kwanza, this portfolio, it looks like you did it on Word document. Yet I can see it's a Canva portfolio, but it's lacking life. So I'm glad you've taken the step in gaining a certification. I think I'm curious. I would like to know actually what you took away from that. But I think we do need to do a lot more as far as this portfolio is concerned. Yeah, guys, we need to do a lot more. Okay, was that the last? Yeah, that was the last. So actually, I think I'd say Purities was my favorite, even though it's lacking meat, but it's almost there. Maybe when we do meet, I will show you portfolios of people I've hired, people who are out there, like beautiful. I'll show you what is opening doors for some people, since we've already seen some of the mistakes. I hope you guys have learned a thing or two. I will plan for this meetup. I think it's actually urgent. If these are the portfolios that are out there, we need to just improve them. They're not bad. It's a good starting place, but we need to actually improve them. Okay, so I actually even wanted to tell you guys a mistake I saw someone making, actually two people. ChatGPT is great, okay? But you don't even need it. To be very honest, like when you're writing, you don't even need a cover letter. I think I mentioned this the other day. You don't need a cover letter. Just in your email, say nice things, attach your portfolio and your CV. That's it. But I saw someone sending me, I'll show you guys the screenshot, sending me a portfolio they had not even renamed. You know the way you rename the document? It came as brown and white, I don't know what. So these are small things that just tell an employer that you're not serious, or, you're an amateur, you're not experienced. So mistakes like those, ChatGPT, someone else sent me the copy paste. They didn't know that you need to change the dear hiring. I'll show you guys that example. I'll show it on my Instagram. So simple things that are making us not move on to the next level, which is getting jobs, okay? But I appreciate all these guys who sent in these portfolios. I will be doing more. I think you guys have a lot of potential, and I'm dedicating my entire existence to help you guys polish up things, polish up how you appear, how you present yourselves to employers, because employers are looking for you. In fact, I told you guys, I have paused. I have business owners who are looking for social media managers, but I am not hiring. I have stopped. I have told them, wait for me. I need to first school us. So that's what we're going to be doing for a long time. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any more questions, please let me know. We will meet again tomorrow for yet another video on social media management. We'll see. I'll mix them up. But yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.